Hoffmeister, third place poetry, 6 through 12 years old. So one of the things I was wanting to say is that this was really a challenging, very challenging theme this year, and I hope that as you contemplate the theme, it's in your programs that you'll be taking home with you. It's all about speaking up and standing for what you believe in. And I think that the idea of silence and not being silent is something that Dr. Martin Luther King really, if you look throughout his speeches, he often is addressing the idea of us not being silent about the things that mean the most to us. And I think our writers have done a really good job of addressing that. So our next prize goes to Santiago Munoz from Roosevelt Elementary School. Thank you, Santiago. Our second, let me see, now we're down to Charlie Crane Flores. Charlie is actually going to read her winning entry for us. So I'll hold your papers. And Charlie, is this a right height for you?
Let freedom ring. Some have a voice, we all have a dream. Many are still suppressed. America is stained by their screams. The cry of a mother torn away from her son can be heard by every migrant on the run. The soul of the slave can feel this pain. The chains have been broken, but freedom has not reigned. The foundation of our country, liberty and justice for all. Words filled with lies, the Statue of Liberty can't stand as tall. Calling out injustice isn't as simple as it looks. It isn't enough just to read about it in books. Action is necessary to make change. We must enlighten those who are clouded by bias and rage. Building walls will not make America great. Separating ourselves can only inspire hate. Despite our appearances, we are all the same. Not a single skin tone can be subject to blame. Some have privilege, we all have a dream. Many are fighting just to be seen. We demand that freedom ring. Thank you.
Okay, so next we'll award the prizes for essays in the 6 through 12 category, and our first third place winner is Ashley Hansen from Washington Elementary School. The second place winner in this category is Angel Hernandez from Washington Elementary School. Angel did an excellent job of reading his essay this morning at Daily Grove Plaza. Thank you, Angel. So the final package I have is for Noah Slotnick-Lastrico, who won first place in essay, and he's from Washington Elementary School. And Noah will now read his winning essay, and I think I'm going to try and move the microphone. May I? Stage manager? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to move it out a little bit so that he's not behind the podium. I hold this and you hold that.
On May 10th, 1967, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke to the Butler Street YMCA. He warned them of the three evils: the evil of racism, the evil of war, and the final evil, the evil of poverty, in a speech called America's Chief Moral Dilemma. There are many who would say in America the evils of racism are prevalent now more than ever. We may not have segregated lunch counters, but we still have people discriminating against others due to the color of their skin, heritage, religion, and culture. Because of these stereotypes, people in certain races may not get the chance to have the same opportunities as others through no fault of their own. The second evil is the evil of war. These wars, as Dr. King himself recognized, hide the fact that our worst problems are in our country itself. Terrorism, hate acts, mass shootings, and racism are rampant now in America. Instead of distrust, fear, and prejudice, we must face the unknown and go forward in life with open-mindedness, courage, and hope. The final evil is the evil of poverty. Part of the issue is that we pay the entertainment industry and sports industry disproportionate amounts of money. Instead, we could raise the wages of people doing everyday jobs, as a typical CEO of a company earns over 360 times the wage of an average worker. When one is given economic power, they're given a chance to improve their lives, that of their family, and that of their community. So how will we get from where we are to where Dr. King hoped and believed we could be? It will certainly not happen through silence where no power exists. To be agents of change, we must heed these timeless words of Dr. King, which compel us to speak out against the three major evils, despite the risk to us as individuals, because it is a morally courageous thing to do. For those who are telling me to keep my mouth shut, I can't do that. I'm against segregation at lunch counters, and I'm not going to segregate my moral concerns. And we must know, on some positions, cowardice asks the question, is it safe? Expedience asks the question, is it politic? Vanity asks the question, is it popular? But conscience asks the question, is it right? And there are times when you must take a stand that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but you must do it because it is right.